Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wasteland 3. In the previous episode, we took down Vic. Yeah. And then returned to ransack the Patriarch's kids' rooms. And there's one more thing we need to ransack, but we gotta get rid of the guy standing guard at the dining room. Huh. That's strange. I can't move him. Let me see if leaving and coming back will allow me to do so. Okay, so leaving and coming back didn't allow for anything, but let's see if he'll just let us walk in. Yeah, he will. Okay, well that was just wasting my time. Saw arm. Scar collector arm from the Battle of Pumpkin Center, 2097. Claimed from the body of a breather, 2106. Now...
My family and I were invited to dine with the Patriarch a while ago. Seemed a bit sad at that table, all by his lonesome.
Papers, huh? Let's see. Adoption records, Melissa Howe. By order of Saul Buchanan, the orphan will be presented as the legitimate heir of Claire Howe. All marshals present during the Godfisher raid are sworn to secrecy. Huh. This paper appears to be adoption records for one Melissa Howe. One section stands out. By order of Saul Buchanan, yes, sworn to secrecy. You don't recognize the name, but the Howe's residence is, or was, in Broadmoor Heights. Recovered mask, an old rubber monster mask. Is that a dried out head inside? Gross. Patriarch still has chairs around his dining table, as if he's waiting for his wayward children to come home. Right. Very large shoes. Genuine Payaso footwear splattered with genuine Payaso blood. Let's see. Polite Parlor pastimes. Pages on pages of games playable in less than an hour. Games involving random chance have been crossed out. Alright, well, time to check the vase. Or vase. Lightweight barrel. Let's see. Guardian. Don't really need that. Already got it. Some ammo. Cash, and among other things. Looks like the war banner of some Forgotten Plains gang defeated long ago. And one-eyed mask. Mask of the Cyclops, last warlord of the monster army. Alright, well, with all that, let's go talk to Saul.
Have you found victory yet, Rangers?
Yes, we're ready to make a report.
Tell me.
We've dealt with your son Victory.
Dealt with? How?
We captured him.
Good. He's done enough damage as it is. He was my heir, if you can believe it, until I realized he was never going to grow out of hurting people. Exiling him was the best of two bad options. The families wanted his head. Still...
He shrugs.
Anyway, I promised you a reward. Here it is.
A vehicle part for a cluster bomb. Bunch of cash. And that's it.
Now, what else?
We have some
Talk
questions.
then.
We've learned that trembling of your hands is the shaking palsy.
My hands don't shake.
The disease will only get worse, Saul. It will lead to mental decline, dementia.
No. I don't need some muscle-headed mercenaries giving me medical advice. I have doctors for that. Now drop it.
Yeah, and you dismissed those doctors. What happened between you and the Dorseys?
Used to be my strongest supporters. Until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me, and... well... until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before.
Mm-hmm. Have you thought about what will happen to Colorado after you're gone?
Why? Are you getting ideas?
It just seems as you're not planning to pass the job to your children, it might be time to consider another successor.
I've got years left to make that decision, Rangers. And I'm certainly not going to make it while all this is going on.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever considered expanding beyond the borders of Colorado?
The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern.
Couldn't help but notice you seem to favor your daughter over your sons.
Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her. Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling.
Uh-huh.
Fine.
We found a peak action figure here in the palace. Know anything about it?
Never seen it.
It's got the initials SB carved on it. Sounds like Saul Buchanan. You sure?
Guess that is mine. My pa gave it to me when I was a kid. Passed it down to Vic, but never saw him play with it. Never saw it again, in fact. I had a matching poke toy, too. They fit together on a little stand. I'm sure Vic lost that one, too.
We found a poke action figure in Aspen. Does it match the peak one we already found? Or already have?
Never thought I'd see those two together again. Think I still got the stand somewhere. I'll send it over to Ranger HQ so you can show them off. Here's a little something for finding them. Brings back a lot of memories.
And there it is, the last bit of the exoskeleton armor. That's all for now.
Just a minute. I have a private facility where I keep politically sensitive prisoners. It was raided recently. Know anything about that? One of my highest valued prisoners is missing, and I'd like to know what happened to him.
Don't know anything about this.
I see. I hope I don't find out otherwise, Rangers. I don't like being lied to.
No sense in tipping our hand just yet. Alright. Finally, the exoskeleton chest armor. Plus 27 armor, 20% melee damage bonus. Now, I believe I should be able to change the color of this back at Ranger HQ so I don't look completely like Deathstroke. But I believe that is everything we have to do here at Ranger HQ, not Ranger HQ, at the Dorsey Manor. So, I believe... Dorsey Manor. Patriarch's Palace. So, I'll see you guys back at Ranger HQ. Hopefully we don't trigger the, talking to that person immediately. For reasons. But we'll see. Okay then, so, I was on my way back to HQ when I remembered there's some things that may as well be taken care of now. Plus, I also forgot that, we, had a few things we have some level ups to take care of. Let's see. I know I'm gonna need Toaster Repair level 9. So I'm gonna grab that. Let's see, what did we need from perks? Yeah. Been a while since I've checked my notes. No, not the Sneaky Snaker. Here we are, big guns. Let's see, heating element. And Toasty was the next one, but we don't have Toaster Repair level 10 yet. Let's see. Nope. Yes. Well, let's get that intelligence going. Let's see, what were we looking for in terms of perks? I believe Hypocritic Oath was the next one. Yeah, Hypocritic Oath. Alright, that gets us first aid. But it's not actually maxed out because that's being affected by a trinket we have. Let me see if I got anything else I can give her. Anabolic injector? Yeah, why not? So it's not maxed out yet, but we'll get it there. See, nothing for laser. Lucia. Let's get her awareness maxed out. As for her skills, I guess we can keep pushing on her survival. We've already got hard ass and small arms maxed out. May as well focus on that. And Scotchmo, let's get your awareness maxed out. Your skills. Let's keep working on small arms. And not much else. Okay, now that we are here. Now, in order to pull off what I plan to pull off, the marshals need to be loved by us. Or the marshals need to love us. The 100 families need to love us. And there are certain things we need to get to, but I'll get to that when we get to Ranger HQ. First, let's talk to Sheriff Daisy.
Snowbird told me that you gave Frank Pappas a badge. My boys and girls couldn't believe it. Just a word of warning. Frank's got a big mouth, especially when it comes to state secrets. And some folks would like to shut him up for good. I'd keep him on a tight leash if I were you. Don't let him wander far from that HQ of yours. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Now that we're acquainted, we have a delicate question. Patriarch appears in poor health, so who steps in when he dies?
Why? Want me to say it should be you?
Well, the Rangers could keep Colorado safe, if we had the right friends.
Well, I can't argue with that. Not even the Patriarch could go it alone. Wouldn't have got half as far without the marshals. See, we all know the important folk around here, and we have an understanding with most of them. So whoever runs this town when the Patriarch is gone, they'll need to be real good friends with me.
You said the next leader of Colorado will need the friendship of the marshals. Are we friends now?
You've done right by the marshals so far, Rangers. If somebody new has to take charge, we'll back your play, as long as you don't do something stupid in the meantime. You lose our trust once, you don't get a second chance. And you'll have to deal with Saul's kids first. Otherwise, there's the question of legitimate succession, and things will get messy. I don't like messy. Make it clean, and I'm on your side. Roger that.
Alright, we've got the marshals on our side. Should we choose to make a play against the Patriarch?
Anything from your sis? No, exactly. They found her under a smashed market stall. She didn't.
Alright, back to Ranger HQ.
Sorry. Fucking Dorseys.
And again, fingers crossed that it doesn't auto-trigger the conversation with that ranger that our radio operator was talking about. Okay, seems fine so far.
So, the machines at the airport decided you were okay. What kind of ranger are you?
The best kind.
Finally, we have enough parts to finish the repairs on the Superhead.
Great! What's the superhead?
Not Superhead, Superhead. The superheterodyne receiver. This'll allow us to clean up and amplify our received transmissions more effectively.
Oh, then we're finally fixing the vacuum tubes for our logic gates.
Precisely. The trick will be matching impedances and Q factors along the way, since we aren't able to find any transistors to spec.
Okay, before anything else, let's talk to Gideon Reyes.
It's great to be here, Rangers. I love what you've done with the place. Now, what can I do for you?
How are you settling in?
Wonderfully. Thank you for asking. Your staff is so accommodating.
We'd like to ask your advice on political matters.
That's what I'm here for. How can I help?
What do we need to do to remove the Patriarch without bloodshed or chaos in the streets?
Sadly, I don't think a peaceful transition is possible anymore, Rangers.
Here's the thing, it's glitched out. Like, he would say that every time I asked during my original playthrough, but it's still possible.
These refugees can't be let into our now. What can I... That's what I'm here for. How can I help?
Let's see, what else do we need to do to remove the Patriarch peacefully?
Sadly, I don't think a
Basically,
peaceful transition is possible anymore, Rangers.
Oil needs to be flowing to Colorado Springs. We've done that. The Patriarch's marshals need to love us. They do. And the 100 families need to love us. They do. We just need to talk to them about it on that matter.
Now, what can I do? That's what I'm here for. How can I... You mean a transfer of power to you? Storming the palace and fighting the marshals, confronting old Saul in his throne room, because that is what it would come to. I suppose it might be possible to give Colorado the future I've been dreaming for her in that scenario, but it wouldn't be certain. It wouldn't even be likely, So, I'm afraid I'd have to say no. I would not support you. Thus, if you want me to remain here and to continue giving you advice, I would advise you not to tell me if that is the course you are intending to follow.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure Gideon Reyes is glitched out. Because even when you get everything right, he'll still say that.
Safe travels, Rangers.
Connie Zhang. She's the person we need to talk to move things a bit forward. But first
Rangers.
things first.
Good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Let's take Laser out and add Golden Tongue back in.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Oh, Golden Tongue, you got attributes and whatnot. Don't really need anything. I don't know, put it all into luck. Let's see. Let's get those going. That's about that. Okay, antiques. Junk items, not including scrap, have a 5% chance of being sold for 40 times their value. Okay. Now with that, let's head... Let's see, where are they? I think...
It looks like we ain't dying here after all.
Don't jinx it. We ain't home yet. They put us back on rotation, we'll get plenty of chances.
Better than sitting around here. Came all the way to Colorado. Guess I'd like to see some of the place before we go home again.
Yeah, all I've seen so far is cold walls and locked doors. Hey, it's our rescuers.
We're a couple of old survivors, but we'd be dead if it wasn't for you guys. So thanks.
Maybe some of our survivors' luck will rub off on you now. Return the favor, right?
You recovering okay?
I'm fine. Except I ain't been warm since I got out of that cooler. I want to make a bonfire and curl up in it. And I ain't sure even that would be enough.
Yeah, I'm alright too. My bruises are turning interesting colors, but they always do that.
What do you think of our situation?
I guess you know what you're doing. But I got family dying back home, so whatever gets us to paid is what I want. The quicker, the better.
I wouldn't piss on this patriarch fuck if he was on fire.
Me neither. Pendejo can rot for all I care.
But if doing his dirty work saves Arizona, well then, I say we hold our noses and do it.
You both have people back in AZ?
I'm an Atchison. Rail Nomad was just coming together when Ranger Citadel got nuked. Now it's worse than it ever was. Atchisons and Topekans at each other's throats, fighting over all the food we ain't got. Gonna be nobody left there if we don't get back soon.
I got no people except the Rangers. They took me in when no one else would. I can't fail them. I just can't.
Thanks.
Stay strong, November.
Now, let's take a look at this. Ranger Survivor. Wait a minute, she doesn't have any of the other perks. Which means Laser probably won't have that perk. Loka and Rook were appreciative for their rescue. They passed on some of their techniques and aid in survival and recovery they've learned in their long years as Rangers. I'll be right back. Okay, taking care of it, made sure that Laser now has the perk and not Golden Tongue, because we're never going to have her. How are you liking it
Happy
here?
to be here. Glad I signed on.
Show us what you got.
Happy to. Take a look.
Okay, so apparently he's got some new stuff, but apparently it ain't in the weapons department. Oh, wait. Do have... Let's see, that's an assault rifle. A laser sprayer. I'm gonna need that. Switch on projector? No. Because that's going to be the energy weapon for a laser. Let's see. No. Stinger, already got that. Photon cannon. Nah. The extra 30% damage against robots and vehicles, meh. I don't view as really worth it. Anyways, let's start selling off our weaponry. Yeah, Kalash, Pulse Rifle, not going to need that. Waste Rifle, don't need that. Don't need this extra Satyr Compact. Let's see, don't need that. Can sell that. Can sell that. Can sell the extra Guardian. Can sell the Wasteland Hawk. Yep. Sell that, sell that. Sell that. Sell the Sabo and the Law Rockets. All the non-unique melee stuff can go too. Yeah, all these clawed gauntlets I got that I don't need. There's probably a bunch of armor I could sell off. But let's just also sell off the junk items. See what we can get. See if maybe, just maybe, we can get a whole bunch of money out of it. Why didn't it sell off the junk? Trade failed. Item already purchased? Eh? You found an antique. It sold for 141
Welcome
bucks.
back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
Oh, that's weird. It just glitched out. Okay, sure. Let's see. Sell that. Suppose I could hold on to the composite armor, just in case. I'm probably not going to use it. Yep, get rid of that, get rid of that. That, get rid of that. Hold on to the unique stuff and all the trinkets. And the composite stuff. But ooh, boy, that get us a lot of cash. Let's see, what did I want to buy? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Laser sprayer. Definitely want to grab that, but I think the rest is going to have to wait for a little bit. And this is going to go on laser, which I can't use. And apparently we got a bunch of antiques, but, you know, with all the stuff we had on us, it's not surprising.
People are talking about how you cleared those Dorseys out of the garden. You're doing God's work here, Rangers.
You're still talking about that?
Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Alright, get Golden Tongue out of here. Get Laser back in.
There you go. Anything else?
Nope.
I'll be here.
Okay, Laser. Got a new energy gun for ya. Actually does higher damage than your regular, but only against robots and vehicles is that going to be good. Still, though, I ain't going to complain. Now, I am going to want to save as much cash as I can. Because there is going to be, at least from what I've read, another upgrade for the...
Don't you ever just want to relax at home? Have some wine, a nice meal, get cozy with a friendly lady?
Comfort is for the weak.
Then I guess I'm the weakest weakling there ever was.
Pathetic.
What was I going to say? Completely. Oh, yeah, because allegedly, from what I've read, there's going to be one more upgrade. Picture of the gift. Small brass plate on the frame of this portrait says, "The Gift, befriended by Team November." Nothing else? Okay. Let's see. Garden Spire. Oddfisher Kite. Is there anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it looks like there's a chair. Huh. Weird. Looked like it was getting highlighted. Oh well. Now then, we should be able to change the appearance of,
Hey, we need a fourth for Pinochle. You play?
Me? Yeah, I do, actually. You really want to play with me?
Yeah, why not? Our usual fourth is out sick right now, so...
Sure, okay, I'm in.
Great.
Okay, glad to see they're starting to get along. At least some of them. No, not you. Blitz. Yeah, because we have the armor colors set to default, well, that's what they'll look like. Let's go for a bright red. Yeah. Alright, that should be that.
Why are you helping the Rangers? I can't imagine you care much about Arizona.
True, but, well, I care a hell of a lot about Colorado. And I think the Rangers can really help here. Not knocking the Marshals, but we're a long-established force in CO. And long-established forces tend to develop loyalties, if you know what I mean.
Meaning you can't arrest people who you owe favors to, or people in power.
That kind of thing, yeah. But the Rangers are new on the scene. You don't owe anybody except the Patriarch. That means you can touch the untouchable. Deal some real justice for a change.
That's surprisingly noble of you, Marshal.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody.
It's nice seeing those conversations between party members. Anyways, let's head down into the garage.
Let's see. Food has much improved with Masato in charge. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
Now let's see. Dominator chassis. Radiation resistance level 3. Just what we needed to be able to get to the snowed in, because before we talk to that lady, there are some things around that I want to take care of. First and foremost. Alright, well, it's going to cost us $2.5 grand, but worth it. Because it means we won't have to use our utility slot for radiation shielding. Okay, equipment, chassis, Dominator, extra world map speed, impact damage. Let me take off the armor plating, see how that looks. Not that different. See, weapon, I think we'll stick with what we've got. Mortar. Get a cluster bomb. Yeah, why not? See, put the armor plating back on. AI module staying. And we can put in the turbocharger. Now you can get out of trouble as fast as you got into it. Increases travel speed substantially when on the world map. Requires an advanced AI to monitor and regulate thermal levels while in use. Requires Morningstar AI module. So, you could get by without the Morningstar module, but you wouldn't be able to use these utility items. And the Rad Shield provides radiation resistance of level 3. So, in case you didn't want to or didn't have the money to spend on the Dominator chassis, you could use this instead. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay, now appearance. Hood ornament. Peek and poke ornament. Yeah, why not? And we're going to stick with the regular one. Okay, I think with that, it's now time to head out, because there is a specific place I really want to get to. Lights in the car come alive as you approach, pulsing softly. Let's go for a ride, Morningstar.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict. There's no more exhilarating feeling than being shot at with no result.
Load into the car and head to the world map. Now, like I said, there is one specific place I want to hit up, because what we can get there will allow us to get to another location. Oof, we're really moving now.
Mr. Funtimes here with a happy tale of 2 cities. It's up.
Snorting hooves, hideously sounding scream, biggest, meanest goat you've ever seen. You finally found it. Your destiny is upon you. It's the goat that killed your mother. It must die. Okay, I've never encountered this, but sure. The goat sees you coming. It recognizes you. It shrieks defiance. Okay. Like I said, I've never encountered this, and I'm willing to bet this only shows up for, if you have a ranger with the goat killer perk. Whoa. Who was it that even had goat killer? Let's see. Nope. Yep. Hawkeye. Monster goat. We also have mountain goats. Okay, then. Let's start with a rally. And let's see if we can't get a demoralize going.
Enemy now, meet later.
Okay, what are we gonna do? I'm thinking we start with a mortar blast. I'd say round here, perhaps? That seems good. Now then. Oof. Out of range, out of range, out of range. This is not going to be an easy fight, is it? Alright, well, we can use the cluster bomb from Morningstar to try and take some guys out. Can't really do anything else. Let's go on ambush. Hawkeye. Get the feeling Morningstar is going to be doing a lot of the Let's just ambush to chain ambush them. Doing a lot of the heavy lifting for this, just given the health of these guys. Among other things. Alright, Lucia, you get over here. Ambush. Scotchmo, you get over here and do the same. Blitz. And I know you ambush. Laser. Prepare.
Taking the shot.
Okay. These guys can attack at range.
Dead to rights.
I'm hoping it's still in range. The mortar blast. Maybe? Like right on the edge of it? Okay. Good. Cluster bomb's still on cooldown. Let's see, how much AP? Nah, I'd be better off going for a couple of shots.
For great justice.
Okay, heavy, you swap back. Start blasting it with the Nidhogg. See if we can't stun this thing. Good. Because we still need to take out the other guys. Alright, that's that. I'm out of ammo anyways. Scotchmo, let's get you up here and see if we can't use that shotgun of yours. Unfortunately, we can only do it once. Blitz. Try and help him out. The more of these guys we can take out, the less we have to worry. Okay, that's that. Hawkeye, take a shot at this one. And keep going after the monster goat. Matter of fact... Nah. No way we're going to be getting the kill. Let's soften it up a bit. Alright, it is now stun resistant. Don't kill it. Good, because I want Hawkeye to be the one to do it. She is the goat killer after all.
Rust in pieces.
Alright, now what do we get from that? Goat horn. Goat hide. Incendiary capsule. Hold up. Let's take care of that.
Keep it up.
Oh, where was I? Oh, right. Let's see. Purified tar, glowing ooze. I mean, the incendiary capsule? Maybe. Yeah, not really getting much else. Was that fight worth? Oh, wait, no. We got some crates over here. The armor crate gets Spectrum Assault legs. Ooh, that's definitely something we want. In a large container. Let's see, Adrenaline Enhancer, can't use that. Molotov Cocktail. Minigun, hello! Now, I know I said Nidhogg was the ultimate, but with some weapon modifications, this can actually be made better. I think it was like something meant to convert it to explosive damage and a short barrel. Let's see. Which actually would make it better than the Nidhogg. Plus it uses 7.62 ammo, which we got plenty of and is cheap to make. Well, compared to 50 cal. Scrap, open cylinder choke. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. The usable items here are mods. Lightweight barrel, titanium cobalt barrel, columbium barrel, cut rifled barrel. Those are chokes. Do I have anything for converting it to it? Yeah, HE fuse linkage. Converts to explosive damage. Minus 10% on the range damage bonus, but the penetration for that? Oh, yeah. In between episodes, I'm definitely going to be looking into what the weapons were, but... yeah, I think I'm going to be swapping to the minigun. Plus, that way we don't have two weapons that use the same ammo. Anyways, I'm going to take care of healing. Well, no, I'm going to take care of healing right now, because we still got a couple minutes. Then again, it's not going to leave us enough time to take care of everything else that I wanted to. Yeah, I think I'm just going to end the episode off here for today. Gotta say, was not expecting the goat killer quirk, or past or quirk? Background, which technically same as past, to lead to this, but I'm not going to complain with the rewards we got out of it. Okay, well, with that, like I said, I'm going to end this episode off here for today. I'm going to take care of healing in between episodes, among other things. But yeah, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.